us through what we're doing.
Going out here, get some preseason scouting. A week or so before it starts, and then might catch some bass. There's a little, like a lake slash pond up here. But we're gonna try to go out there, hoot out, see if we can get some birds located, public land, and so we're kind of excited. New property, it's like a little closer to home that we've kind of overlooked. I stayed up all night.
Austin stayed up all night. Yeah, so our hope is to get down here and see if we can hear some birds and locate a few roosted in a tree that we can target.
Dude, as soon as I marked it right here, dude, like we marked it, we're heading to that spot. We're about 100 yards, maybe 50 yards away. It gave out a good hoot owl, and they were directly under where I marked it. And so it's just, I don't know, really lucky scouting. But the same thing happened last year. But yeah, they're right there. Let's go. And we're gonna try to, I don't know, we don't really want to spook them. We're still a week ahead. Let's get a little closer. I'll get one on video. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Ow! Hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Let's get a little closer. Alright, dude, give us an update. So we got gobblers that way, we got gobblers that way. We got gobblers everywhere. How many do you think we've roosted? I think at least 7, maybe 8. I know the tree that we marked originally that we're gonna walk straight out to, exactly where the marking was, there's 3 gobblers on it. And then we heard one further south from that one. Dude, they're everywhere. There'll be a lot of turkey hunters out here. It's gonna be so easy to kill these things. I don't know how. There's like a creek and a food plot, and they're literally, the creek runs like on the edge of the food plot. That's the only like set of good oak trees that they can roost in. And the rest is like a lot of high stem. But yeah, it's almost like, dude, I think there's 3 right there.
Yeah, there might be 3.
We almost don't want to go further this way. It'd almost be good to go try to find a different spot, but we don't know what the youth hunt's going to do to them, and so we might need to come back out and scout after the youth hunt to do another report to see which ones got moves or which ones got bumped, which ones got murdered.
All right, guys, we just arrived at the WMA. We're gonna hunt tomorrow. We spent some time scouting down here a handful of days ago and found like 14 birds that we roosted. So we're super stoked about that. It's gonna be a weird turkey season because we both have to work in and out. So we're gonna be hopping from WMA to WMA, trying to get on a bird. But we have a lot of hope that tomorrow morning we're gonna be able to hone in on one of these birds. Trying to get a feel for it because these places, specifically this one, it's kind of close to the city. Gets a lot of hunting pressure.
So we came out last week and we got a couple different trees marked where there's some birds at. We know one tree, there's 3 different birds like right in that group of trees, and then we're coming up here, we're gonna hunt one of the northern food plots. We're gonna come up here and scout again to make sure that they didn't get bumped with the 500 people that came out here for youth hunt. and so we're gonna actually kind of look at a little bit north. We heard so many birds up there last week, and see,
so many,
super close to the road, both spots. So there's roads going through every single piece of this property. And so we're gonna go up here, hoot out a little bit, see if we can kind of get a general location, see if they're in the same spot, then we'll mark it, and then try to drive down and around and go see if those other ones are still there. So at least we kind of know where they're at in the morning. And so,
yeah, so hop in with us. We hope you'll enjoy this video, and hopefully this ends with us doubling up on a turkey, or at least getting one this year. So
yeah, and then we're gonna hang out, watch some movies, and then sleep in the truck, and be the first one out here.
Make sure we are the first ones out here.
And so, but yeah, we know there's probably gonna be a lot of people open today, but it is what it is. It's public land, and it's not our spot. It's public, and
Amen.
But yeah, hopefully we can get some friendly people out here. They can get some birds. We can get some birds. We can all get some birds. But,
all the birds to share.
oh yeah.
You got people kind of encroaching around this roost site, so it's 8 p.m. on a Tuesday, so everybody's kind of got the same idea, but hopefully we can be the first ones down here in the morning.
Ow! Hoo! 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 Hoo!
We've got birds over here. They're on that creek bed on the north side.
Ow! Hoo! 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 Hoo!
That's far. Trying to get the exact tree marked and see if we can get a good spot. We heard a couple up there, but I'm gonna let another hoot owl out. See?
Ow! Hoo! 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 Hoo!
It's about 250 hours, maybe 200 hours.
All right, we're out here getting some delicious Panda Express. Got the bag set up for the morning. Austin's got a Subway sandwich.
Meat and bread.
It is 9:30 p.m. We're gonna make sure we are the first ones out here.
I ain't leaving. I'm gonna sleep right here.
Crashing in the truck tonight, so we'll see y'all in the morning. Hopefully we get on a bird early.
The other guy that stopped, there was a guy that stopped at the top of the driveway when he got here with this road. He stopped and looked at us, so I think he was wanting to come down here. I feel kind of bad, but when he comes back in the morning, I'm still going to be sitting right here. So.
Let's go, dude. So we're super excited. We roosted. How many birds do you think we roosted?
1, 2, 3, 4, and then one way down there.
So,
one right there.
we probably heard 4 to 5.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna go on the north end. All the action that we saw when we were scouting was on the south end, but I think there's more, at least more gobblers responding on the north end. So I think we're gonna try to set up in a crux between where we were hearing gobblers and hopefully we can get on one. So we'll take you along, and Austin is gonna try to mow one over with his 12 gauge. Out here watching the hunting public before we hunt public tomorrow to get pumped.
Dude, trying to get hyped. But yeah, we ate our Subway sandwich. What'd you eat?
I ate Panda Express.
Some Panda Express. And now we're just cribbed up in the truck with the windows cracked. Watching some hunting public. And
Dude, these F-150s are pretty spacious, dude.
oh yeah, dude.
I'm in the
Got
cab,
feet popped up.
sleeping bag.
It was a little chillier than we expected it was gonna be. It's like gonna be about 51. And
Dude, it is gonna be chilly.
and so it's gonna be a little bit windy, but the wind will pick up as the day goes on. And so hopefully in the morning they're kind of moving around a little bit more. The next few days are gonna be pretty windy, and then it kind of rains for a few days. And so.
Give us an update.
So, oh my God. So another guy pulled up here, but he was a super nice dude. We kind of shared our pins where we're gonna be hunting, and he showed us his pin, and that's exactly where we're gonna be hunting. But thankfully, he's a super nice dude, and he's gonna let us sit there. And we showed him where we heard another one gobbling down a little bit south on the south side of the road, and where we're hunting, we're scouting at last week. And so he's gonna be sitting up there. We're gonna be sitting up north. There's actually another Tom kind of in between us, so it might go to him. And but yeah, it's like a kind of confirmation. He said there was like 20 birds up there where we were sitting last week, which last night we only heard like maybe 3 toms. And but we're gonna get out there, set up. It's, what time is it? About 5 o'clock right now. We've been kind of getting 5 minutes of sleep here and there.
I thought that was a turkey.
Dude, I thought it was too, but there's that other type of wild animal, like a goose. And but yeah, we're gonna get out there and set up. I've had my oatmeal cream pie, I've had my Red Bull, I'm ready to go. And,
Dude, I packed coffee with me. Let's do this.
yeah, thankfully he's a super nice dude. And,
No wind yet.
but yeah, not yet. It's a little chilly.
Let's go get set up before someone gets set up. Alright.
Dude, that was the most fun. Dude, how pumped are you? How pumped are you? We cannot be any more stoked. I haven't had much experience turkey hunting at all. Also, has had a decent amount of experience, but still, like, do you think that was probably the best turkey hunting experience you've ever had? Dude, that was so fun, and I think I got some really good footage of it. It was pretty low light for this telephoto lens, but I think I got some good footage.
They just started flying in.
I do kind of wish I had a wide angle to catch them all flying in, but I mean, having that tight shot around the decoys just worked out perfectly.
And I was just waiting for a tom, and then they started smacking my decoy, and it was super loud, and I was worried that they were gonna spook off. And then that tom flew in, and it flew down on the ground and just kind of eased in, and it was kind of skittish at first, just checking it out, and I thought it was gonna spook off. I was about to run at it, and dude, it just started moving in, and I guess I didn't get that good of a shot. I kind of was a little above it, and we just ran in there and smoked it, dude. We put it down.
Yeah, we gave it the pucker pop. Austin shot at it twice and it still was moving. You could tell it was injured. And then I shot at it the third time and I think I sealed the deal. So we kind of went halfsies on that turkey, but I think it probably would have died without me shooting it. But I was just like, we're not letting this thing get away. Austin was literally standing up about to start chasing it when I shot it.
And dude, we brought it back over here, and it still tried running off. And that one, it just didn't want to die. But we didn't realize we spooked one off on the roost, and then we thought I kind of had some bad feelings that our hunt was more ruined. And then they just started sounding off it all around us. Toms everywhere.
So we set up here when we heard two or three gobblers last night. We sat right here and we spooked a bird from from one roost site to the next. And so then we were like terrified. We messed up. Then tell them what happened.
Dude, all of a sudden, like, it started getting a little bit lighter. We heard the first gobble. It was an hour and 7 minutes before sunrise. And then after that, dude, it started getting light, and they just started sounding off all around us. There's some over here, one big one over there, a couple big ones behind us, Jake down there. And dude, it was like 5 minutes after legal shooting, and then all of a sudden a hen just flies in over the top of us, lands right here, and then, dude, I almost lost it, but yeah, it just flew in right here, and then another Jake flew in, and I think it was a tom. It might have had like beard rot, but it was a fully fanned Rio. Just flew in and started attacking the hen, and then the decoy, and it was kind of spooking them off a little bit. It was just so loud. And then all of a sudden, that big tom we heard right over us flew down, and it just walked around the creek. And I clucked a couple times to get it to come in, yelped, and dude, it came in and it watched for like a couple minutes, and then it started getting excited. It fanned out a little bit, and then it just stepped in, and I shot. I didn't make that good of a shot. I think I hit more body, and then we kind of just tag teamed it and ran in, and but yeah, it was awesome. It was really, really good. Really blessed to have a good bird this morning. There's a person yelping right over here by us right now, but there's people all over.
Everywhere. There's shotguns going off.
There's probably around 100 people out here, and so I was just super blessed to be able to get out here. We stayed up most of the night, slept up in the truck, and but yeah, it was just awesome.
It was a blast. right, so opening morning, that's a wrap. Got a bird on the tailgate, on Austin's tailgate. Freaking sick. We're gonna clean it up and put it on some ice, and then we both gotta head into work. We got a full day of work, so. But man, we couldn't have asked for a better morning. Isn't that right, Austin?
Dude, it was awesome. It was awesome.